Welcome to Elevate Springfield, where we will dive into strategies and stories that help you rise to your full potential. Each episode, we'll talk about how you can take intentional steps to elevate your life and your business while making a meaningful impact on those around you. Along the way, we're going to bring in the change makers from our community that are already elevating. We'll bring the actionable strategies, you bring the discipline and follow through, and together, we can elevate Springfield.
All right, let's go, y'all. Time to 10X.
Hey everyone, welcome to NextGen on Elevate Springfield. I'm Ellie and I'm here with my dad, Robert.
Together, we're talking about what really matters to teens today. From school and skills to pressure, purpose, and possibilities, we'll share honest conversations, practical strategies teens can actually use, and a little dad-daughter debate.
This is about listening, learning, and growing. Together, let's elevate the next generation.
Hey, Springfield, when it comes to reliable, high-quality roofing, you don't want to leave things to chance. That's why you should reach out to Acosta Angeli Roofing, your local roofing expert serving Springfield and surrounding communities. From quick, dependable repairs to full replacement, from residential to commercial, they are your trusted pros. Call them today at 217-993-2748 or visit their website to book your free quote and inspection. Don't wait. A little leak now could lead to major damage later. Trust the local experts, protect your home, and get peace of mind with Acosta Angeli Roofing.
Hello again. Welcome back to another episode of NextGen on Elevate Springfield. I'm Ellie and I'm here with my dad.
Hello, Ellie. How are you?
Hi.
Ready for another one?
Yes.
All right. What are we talking about today?
Today I thought we could talk about the power of self-care and how that kind of ties into mental health and just overall feeling better and making yourself feel better.
Love it. I'm all in on that stuff. So what do you want to talk about first?
Well, let's get the obvious out of the way. Obviously, you're a big workout guy. And obviously, we all know working out is good for your health and good for your mental health, especially too. But is there anything you'd like to talk about with that first?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've talked about some of that on my health and wellness segment, but yes, I work out every single day. I think it is an absolute must for self-care. Workout, weight 6 days a week, cardio 7 days a week. I think it is a 6-7, right? I think it's a great way to, one, keep your body in shape, but also, two, to get your mind right every single day. I use it for both. You know, if we don't take care of ourselves, our physical bodies, we're not going to be able to take care of anybody else around us. So that's really where it starts for me every single morning. My physical training is each and every morning when I get up.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you do working out wise? What are some of the things that you've done?
I think it's the first time you've heard this, but my relationship with working out is like complicated because I was like very insecure like 2 years ago or so, and I would want to work out to like fix my insecurities, and I still do. Sometimes when I still get really insecure, I'm just like, dude, I need to start working out again. Like, but that was kind of my mindset where it's like, okay, I want to work out so I can fix this about myself, and I think that kind of like messed me up a little bit because now obviously you guys tell me like you need to have something you're doing that's working out a day. But it's like, I think back then I would start to get overwhelmed with it and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like I'm insecure. I feel like crap about myself. And it's just like, the working out it's also being a girl. You got to sort out like, okay, well, if I work out here, it's like, I got to shower after that, but then I have this. And then it's like, should I shower after that? Or should I there's that whole thing too,
Sure.
Which is like very stressful. So I'm just like trying to find a way to fit it into my day that makes sense, especially because I don't want to be on my bed sweaty and gross. It was very complicated. So I think it just messed me up a little bit. And now I still kind of get that, but you guys got the vibration plate. And I really like that because I don't have to do anything.
Right.
But I also like it because I don't sweat. I don't feel like I'm disgusting and like I need to like shower or else I cannot lay down on my bed afterwards type thing. And I still feel like physical activity. Or same thing with the treadmill. Like I don't sweat doing the treadmill. I really like those two things. So those are the things I've been trying to do more consistently, but I'm still trying to get out of that mindset of
Gotta
like...
tell you though, I don't count the vibration plate as...
Well, Mom does. So you know what? Mom's opinion is better.
That's just...
And hers is the only one that matters.
That's just an extra one. The treadmill, yes, that's great. I love that you're doing that.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what?
Hey,
Mom rules,
got to
so
be a
you
little
can
debate in
just
there, right? Yeah.
zippy.
Well, you know me when it comes to working out. I'm pretty strict on that stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm going to hammer you a little bit when you're
Yeah.
not doing it, right? So, but yeah, I can understand that. So you used to work out really more for, I guess you could say, looks,
Mhm.
right? You wanted to cure your insecurities, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
But really, the whole point of working out is to make you feel better. Yes, feeling better about yourself goes into that, but it's really about making you feel better so you have the energy to do what you want to do, the energy to make an impact on the people around you and things like that. So I'm
Definitely.
glad you're coming around to the other side and not just
Yeah.
focusing just the physical side of it. Hey, I look a little better in my clothes now because of that. That can be a goal. That can be part of it
Yeah.
that you want to fit into your clothes and everything better, but that's not necessarily the whole thing behind it.
Yeah, it's just for me, it's just really difficult trying to like fit it into my day. And I know that sounds so like, oh my gosh, you are lazy. Like
It
you
does
think
kind of sound lazy a little
you need to
bit.
get off the couch, like you're lazy, like you're 15 and you got time to work out. But it really is difficult to fit it into my day, I'm telling you, especially with just like
Well,
what I just said about, trying to figure out when to do all the different stuff and then what's like, ugh, I mean, laziness has something to do with it,
I
but I
am one of
digress.
those. I am one of those guys that would just say, "Yeah, just do it." Right?
Yeah,
You are
yeah,
talking to the guy who talks about massive action all the time, right? So just
yeah, yeah.
get up and do it. Find a time to do it. Create some time to do it. Right?
Yeah, but I do feel better when I do, like, something during the day. Not in my brain, it's more of a mental thing. I know it's making my body feel better, but it's more of a brain thing. It's like, "Yes, I worked out. Let's go." Like, that kinda thing.
Is it
That's what makes me feel better.
more like that you achieved a goal type thing, or you did something, you achieved something, rather than the workout itself makes you feel good? Is that what you're
Yeah,
thinking?
I think so, and I think it's just because working out is such a big thing, and it's like, "Oh my gosh, working out helps you so much," but it's hard to get the motivation to do it.
Mhm.
I feel good about it because I finally did it, not because it's like, "Oh my gosh, that made me feel so good." Kinda like a shower. Like, when you're, like, procrastinating showering during the day, you're just like, "Yeah, I'll do it in, like, a few minutes." Like, I'm not gross, by the way. I know all of you do this. Like, "Yeah, I'll do it in a few minutes," and then it's like, afterwards, you're like, "Okay, wait, that actually did make me feel better," and it's like,
Right.
in my brain, it's not a, "Oh, I'm so glad I finally did it." It's like, "Yeah, that actually made me feel better," but with working out, it's like, "Yes, I did it. I feel so great about myself because I
Yeah.
finally did it."
Right. Well, the motivation thing, you probably heard me talk about motivation before, right? If
Mhm.
you have discipline, you don't need motivation,
Yeah.
right? So maybe we need to create a disciplined schedule for you to get that workout in, right? Ooh,
Yeah, we'll
that's we'll
see.
see about
We'll see
that.
about that, I don't know.
Any of your friend groups or anybody around into working out? Is that a
Oh,
thing?
yeah.
Is that a thing for your age group?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
What kind of working out is work weights and cardio and stuff like that mostly?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, like, literally right off the top of my head, I have, like, 3 of my friends who go to the gym. Like, that's just off the top of my head. That's not even, like, actually thinking, like, "Okay, who else?" But, yeah, it's definitely popular, and I'm just, like actually 4. 4 now, and I'm just like, "Girl, I wish I could do that." I mean, I wish. I have all the workout stuff at home, so I don't need to go to a gym, but I think a gym would be better for my brain because 'cause I'm actually going somewhere to do it, and I'm already there, and I can't just, like, quit. I mean, I can, free will, but I
But no,
can't because
I
I just
understand
drove
that.
here, and it's like but also gyms scare me because men are scary, so
Well, I mean, and I understand because when I was your age, I didn't work out at home. I mean, I've had home gym stuff for many, many years now. But when I was your age and into my early 20s, I was at the gym all the time. That was my discipline going to the gym. And there is something about driving there, going there, having that time just there instead of
yeah.
being at home. There is that. I just for now, the way it works out better for me is to be able to do it first thing in the morning and I can crunch as much of a workout as I can into a shorter amount of
Yeah,
time because I
definitely.
don't have to go anywhere. But
Yeah, I think
again,
people without discipline like you, it's definitely good to,
yeah,
get out to the gym.
yeah, and at that point too, I had buddies that would meet me there sometime and they would work out with me. So that definitely helps. But once you develop that discipline, it's just do it. Just get up off the bed and do it. That's what
Yeah.
you're gonna do, right? Because that's my discipline every morning. Is it's not I got to get motivated to do this. It's well at this time I work out.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, you just do it, yeah.
that's what I do. This is what I do.
I
So-
know, I probably already know the answer to this question, but do you do anything else like other than working out that's like self-care, like besides hygiene, obviously? Like, is there anything else you do?
So some of these are offshoots of the working out. So I mean, I think just staying active in general, getting enough steps in a day is a great thing for self-care. I think I've talked before on the show about grounding. I go out and ground every morning unless it's minus 20 out and then I have to use my grounding mat, but I think that's a great centering thing for you. I do that. A lot of people talk about meditation. I don't do that necessarily very much. I guess when I'm grounding, I'm kind of sitting there with my feet in the dirt, just kind
Yeah,
of
I'd count
thinking.
that as
That's kind of meditation, I guess.
I don't even know
Um,
what like the general thing of meditation is. I mean, is the point is to like just be still, right? Just like be still with the world, be still with yourself, and just like
yeah,
calm yourself
essentially.
down. But I think
Essentially.
I don't know the overall like
Well, there's a lot of different
thing.
things to it.
There's a lot of different facets of
And there's a lot
meditation.
of breathing techniques that you can put into that. Another thing for self care that I've talked about before on the show is nutrition. That's a big one for me. I feel what you feed your body is very, very important. It's the fuel for your body and mind, right? If you eat a bunch of junk, not only is your body going to be unhealthy, but I feel your mental state can be unhealthy because of what you eat as well. So that's another thing that in self care that I do. I read a lot. I read a lot of personal development and business development type books. You can always learn something from somebody. You're never done learning. You can always pick up new things. You can always self reflect more on what you're doing and how you could do better. So I think a lot of those things are great for me in terms of personal self care. And also, it's kind of professional self care too.
Yeah.
Right. So, other than that, being around people that are doing good things. I talk a lot about being a part of groups, mastermind type groups. If you're around other people that are taking care of themselves, it's going to be good for you because we are essentially the average of the 5 closest people around us. So if you're around people that are taking care of themselves, you're going to take care of yourself. If you're around people that eat junk all day, never work out, never have any goals, odds are you're going to fall into those camps
Have you
as
heard
well.
have you heard the quote that's like, if there's 5 people who lie all the time, you're the 6th.
I've never heard that one.
But do you get it? There's 5 people who lie all the time, then you're the 6th one. If there's a group of people and they all lie all the time, then you're however the last one, I may not be wording it properly.
Like if you're a part of that group?
Yes.
Okay.
Like if you're within a group of 6 and
What if there's 7?
you're the 7th. I was getting to that. If you're in a group of 6 and they all feel bad about themselves, then you're the 7th that feels bad about yourself.
Yeah,
It's like, kind of, but I think there's also nuance to that. I could talk a whole lot about that because I have many friends and people who are talking about things and I'm just like, I'm not one of you, but
it is similar with what I just said about the 5 people closest to you. If you're hanging around with a lot of people that do that or are negative, then those things are going to rub off on you, and you're going to be doing some of that stuff. So that's why it's important to surround yourself with the right people for self-care's sake as well.
Definitely.
So
and one thing I wanted to talk about is like the importance of getting a hobby. Just do something, but the rule of thumb with this is, for me, get a hobby that does not involve anybody else, doesn't make you think of anybody else. It's solely your thing. And that's, I don't know, don't take that in the wrong way, but it's your thing. Because I've also just grown and changed a whole lot since then. But back then, my one hobby was like reading. And a lot of my friends read the same books as me. So that was like our thing. I didn't really have anything else outside of that. Reading is like my thing, but all my friends also read, and not saying that you need to have a hobby that none of your other friends do, but it's more of like I would convince all of my friends to watch the same shows, read the same books, and then we would talk about it. And then let's say we stop being friends, and then it's like it's just tainted because that was our thing, and now I just feel crap about it because I loved it first. I got somebody else to love it. It was our thing, and now that's all I think about type thing. So you just need to find something that's like you don't involve anybody else in. It's yours. I've really gotten into journaling lately. I've been getting into a lot of different music, and I think that's really important to self-care, to do something that does not involve anybody else, because it's just
No,
it gets
it's good to
very
have those things that are just yours, and quite frankly, I think working out is that for me
yeah.
because at this point, I prefer just working out alone. There's a lot of people I could probably go work out with if I wanted to, but I prefer that just to be that's me. That's me time, me with
Mhm,
my
yeah.
working out, me with my weights. Nobody else gonna be part of it, just me.
Yeah.
So I like that aspect of it. And I think it's important to have some of those things that are just uniquely yours.
Yeah, and I think it's really, like, helped me in the sense that's, like, everything could be falling down around me, and then you get home and it's like, "Oh my gosh, I still have my favorite music. I
Right.
still have my journaling. I still have my book that I'm reading. I still have these things that don't make me think about these people. It don't make me get in a bad headspace. I have my things, and
Mhm.
it's very fulfilling to have your things that you do that nobody else is involved in, and
Yeah.
it's just, like, it's really nice.
No, I agree. A couple other things self-care wise, we talk about on the health and wellness segment on the wellness upgrade, all the different natural things you can do. Getting out and getting sunlight, those are great things for self-care, both physically and mentally. Getting clean with you were talking about showers and stuff, getting clean with your cosmetics and your shower stuff, your soaps and all the stuff, making sure that's all clean and pure and natural. We talked about a lot of that a lot with Kylie Melvin from the Primitive Prairie. I think those are great things for self-care as well, going back to the basics.
Yeah. And I mean, with hygiene and cleanliness too, I've also just really, really noticed about myself that I feel like so good when my room is fully organized. I have nothing
Mhm.
on the floor. My bed is made. It's like perfect. I know we're all different types of people, and I know I'm a very organized person personally, but I just think even if you're a messy person, I feel like getting everything clean and making an effort to keep it clean, I feel like that will make you feel better. Because if your brain is chaos, like and everything else is chaos too, it's just like, like it's not great. So
Right.
I think if everything is just clean and put away and good, and it's just like, and you always put the things back where you found it, I feel like you're just gonna feel better because not everything is everywhere and everything is in your brain. It's just like,
And you've been like that for pretty much your whole life in terms of
I mean,
well, I guess there was sometimes, but
when I was
you've been
little,
relatively organized and you like things to be
yeah.
organized and you feel
When I
better
got a little bit
in a better
older,
headspace when they're
yeah.
organized.
Because I remember when I was younger, I feel like I did a 180 because I have a very vivid memory of mom cleaning my room when I was like 5 or 6 or
Mhm.
7.
Yeah, 6 or 7, somewhere in there.
And I swear I had all my things in their spots like I do now, but it wasn't organization spots. It was literally just, yeah, that thing's there and there and there. And mom would come in and clean it. And then I felt so out of place. I'm just like, what? I don't know where all my stuff is. I'm like, this is so bad. I'm like, I can't find like I
You were messy organized back
yes,
then.
yes, I was messy organized. I was like, I have like everything's just like what's going on? I didn't understand. Everything had its spot. So it's like I was that, and I still think that's considered messy because I feel like all messy people are like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like most of the messy people that I hear from, they have that mindset where
No
everything
worries. Yeah, it
is.
might
Yeah,
not
it
be
might not be
organized
like
to other people, but you know where
organized.
it's at.
It might
Yeah,
be organized, but it's like obviously, I mean, you got to survive somehow, so you know where it's at.
right.
So I feel like I was messy, but that was when I was like 6 or 7. So I
Mhm.
mean, I don't think that that really counts, but it really does.
I'm gonna start ringing a bell every time 6 or 7 comes up. Ding.
Yeah, you should. You should.
That'd be fun. Yep, I'm gonna get a bell. I'm gonna put it right here, and it's gonna like
No, it should be a
dang.
cowbell. So you grab it and it's like, "Ah!"
That's true. That's true. Or just to make it easy, I might hang one from right here. That way, I can just go ding.
Can I have my own too?
Oh yeah, I can
And
get
I
you.
can count every time you go, absolutely.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Yeah, we could do a 6-7 bit bell or a well, one can be a brain rot bell, and the other bell can be you
Dad
calling. Yeah,
saying
you can
bell.
call me out on the stuff I say too much. Right.
Yes.
So okay.
Perfect.
One other thing that I consider self care. I don't know if you do or not, but traveling.
Oh, yeah.
I love to travel. I've got that wanderlust. If you've ever heard that term, where you just there's times where I just feel like I just got to get out and go
Mhm.
and take a trip somewhere.
Yeah,
Just got to
I
travel and
definitely feel
go.
like
I mean, we've
that's
traveled a ton,
self-care.
so
Yeah, I think obviously as long as you have good people to go with, a good family life. I definitely think just getting away from people and having a new environment, and it's like, "Oh my gosh," like Disney or a mall,
Yeah.
because we know malls are very rare nowadays.
Yeah, it's just refreshing to be somewhere different for a time. It can open your mind some because you see things that you don't have in your town or, different experiences that you don't get to have every day. So it's
Mhm.
just nice.
And I'm
I've been on some really cool trips too. So it's fun.
yeah.
Looking forward to some traveling here soon. Any other things that you do for self-care? Or you see maybe anybody else your age doing for self-care?
I don't know. I think for me, I kinda already went over it. Like, I feel like for me, and I feel like this is probably could be universal. I feel like everybody would feel better in this sense, but it's like, again, I don't wanna, like, assume, but just being organized, which I'm not currently, because actually right before I came here, I did not make my bed because I had to wake up early today for work, and then I was like, "Oh, I'll just make it when I get home." Was not in a good headspace when I got home, so then I was like, so I just laid in my bed, and now it's not made. But what happens on those days is I just, like, make my bed nicely for bed. So I set up, my stuffed animals, I smooth out, like, the sheets and the blanket or whatever, and it's just, like, all nice for bed, so it's not like a tornado just went through my bed. Like, when
Right.
I'm going to sleep too, like, I make it nice before I go to sleep, so I kind of rectify it. But, yeah, I definitely feel, like, very, like, squirrely and all over the place when I don't make my bed or when I don't do something like that. But I think my biggest thing is, like, just get a hobby. Get a hobby that doesn't have to do with any other people. And I mean, this really I feel like this would work for everybody, but it also is very specific. I'm always talking about how, other people very much affect my mood, and I know that that is a fact. It does affect my mood more than other people, but I feel like everybody does. I think it is especially effective if you really struggle like I do with other people affecting your mood. I think having an outlet, multiple different outlets, because I still love my Barbie dolls and my toys, and I'm like the most nostalgic person you will ever meet. So I still have all that stuff that I can like have fun with and play with. So yeah, I just think having multiple different outlets, or at least just one good outlet that you can do that like doesn't have to do with anybody else. Because I'm ranting. Hope you don't mind. Don't edit this out. But I always see people talking about like, you need to have an outlet. You need to have an outlet. But they never talk about the fact that it's like, it shouldn't have to do with other people.
Mhm.
Cause maybe I just haven't had very good luck with people and that's why. But I think that it's kind of skipped over in that aspect. And I feel like that's a very big thing for
Mhm.
me to just have something, multiple other things that doesn't have to do with anybody else that like makes me happy. Like
Yeah,
it doesn't just have to be an outlet. It has to be something that doesn't have to do with anybody but me.
I like it. Well, I guess my biggest things that we talked about today in terms of self-care for me personally, take care of your body and mind. So that's the taking care of your body. That's where you're working out, you're taking care of your nutrition, eating clean, or using natural products, right? Using organic natural products. Take care of your mind. Do that professional, personal development, some of the reading and different things, the learning that I was talking about, and be around the right people. So take care of your body and mind. Have those relationships with people around you that are helping you strive, right? Have your own thing though too, like you're
Mhm.
talking about. I love my working out for that. That's my own thing. So keep learning, figuring out what you can do to better yourselves and help others around you. And then I guess do more traveling like we like to do.
If you are financially able to do so.
Of course, of course. But it could also be
And if you can't
traveling.
travel, just like go to the park.
Yeah, you
Go
don't have to
outside.
you don't have to go far. Take a little staycation. Do some things in town that you haven't done, right? There's a lot of stuff in Springfield that when you talk to people, yeah, I haven't done that. I mean, the touristy stuff in Springfield with the Lincoln stuff,
Mhm.
there's probably tons of people in Springfield that have never actually done the Lincoln stuff.
Couldn't be us. We did all that like
Oh
the
yeah.
second we
Yeah,
moved over here.
remember that the
Couldn't
second we
be
moved over
us.
here, I would
But
always say, "Hey, let's go
I
do
know it's a situation.
ready to go do some Lincoln stuff. Let's go do
Mhm.
some Lincoln stuff. Maybe after this, we'll go walk the Lincoln grounds over by the house." No?
No.
Done that a
No,
few
thank
times
you.
already. So, yeah, take care of that body and mind. Be around people that push you. I think that'll go a long way to helping you out with your self-care. Anything else, Ellie?
I don't think so. I just end up repeating myself. So,
Okay. Good stuff today.
thanks. Well, thank you for joining us on another episode of NextGen. Hopefully we'll see you next week.
See y'all.
Looking for personalized insurance with hometown care? David Hilst, American Family Insurance Agents, here to help you protect what matters most: your family, your home, your dreams. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, David and his team are proud to serve the Springfield community with trusted advice and reliable coverage. Local service, real relationships, peace of mind. Call today or stop by their office. They can build your dream protection plan together. Call 217-726-6343.
Well, thank you for joining us today, everybody. Appreciate you making us a part of your day. Hey, don't forget, while you're out on social, check ours out. You can check my personal one out at Robert Ferriell, at everywhere. Check out those Elevate Springfield pages, those Big Dog Business Coaching pages as well. Check us out over on YouTube. Give us a subscribe, give us a like or a follow on any of those channels. We would certainly appreciate it. So hey, take what you learned today. You bring the discipline and follow through, and together, that's right, y'all, we're going to elevate Springfield. Be great.
When I first walked into Shudokan Karate Club, I was just looking for a way to get stronger, but what I found was so much more. Here we train in traditional karate, the real stuff, passed down through generations. Every punch, every kata has purpose. I've learned self-discipline, confidence, and how to protect myself. Not just in class, but in real life. It's not about being aggressive, it's about being prepared. This is more than a club, it's a way of life. Join us at Shudokan, traditional, powerful, real. Ki-ai!